John Northcott. The federal Liberals are one seat closer to having a majority in Parliament. Very close. Another Conservative MP has crossed the floor. Toronto area MP Michael Ma made the surprise announcement last night, right after the House of Commons wrapped for the holidays. Regina von Stackelberg has the details.
So let's give a warm welcome to our newest member of the Liberal Party, Michael Ma.
Prime Minister Mark Carney at the Liberals' holiday party, celebrating his newest MP, who just hours before was a Conservative.
Wow, such a big welcome. Thank you. Thank you.
Gaining Conservative Michael Ma puts Carney only one seat shy of a majority government.
You are going to have a much better time spending Christmas with us than Christmas with the Cranks.
Ma was just elected this spring as the MP for Markham Unionville. The suburban Toronto area riding is a competitive seat for both the Liberals and Conservatives. In a statement, Ma says he decided to join the Liberals after speaking to his constituents and reflecting on the direction of the country. Ma says he entered public service to help people and focus on solutions, not division. He is now the third MP to quit the Conservative Party in less than 6 weeks.
Year's not over. Year's not over. That's all I'm saying.
On social media, Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre wrote, "The people Ma let down the most are the ones who elected him, and he will have to answer to them." Conservatives point to video showing Ma on the dance floor just the night before at their Christmas party. Regina von Stackelberg, CBC News, Ottawa.
Rising floodwaters have led to new evacuation orders for properties around Abbotsford, BC. These are in addition to the nearly 460 properties already under similar orders and more than 1,000 others on evacuation alert. An atmospheric river has deluged the Fraser Valley. Officials say the floodwaters are expected to peak today. Kathleen Renea reports.
I've engaged in that white car there to see how high it's going to come up.
In Abbotsford, BC, close to the Canada-US border, John Will watches floodwaters completely cover a vehicle's tires and license plate. His home is under evacuation order, along with dozens of others in the area.
When it starts coming in my driveway, then I'll think about time to go.
After days of relentless rain, floodwaters from the Nooksack River in Washington state continue to rise in the Fraser Valley, shutting down a major route into Abbotsford last night.
We will do whatever it takes to protect people and communities, because in moments like these, no one stands alone.
BC Emergency Management Minister Kelly Green says staff are providing supports around the clock.
We continue to deploy flood assets and equipment like sandbags, tiger dams, and these will protect property and livestock.
Residents are being urged to stay out of evacuation areas and away from all flooded roads. The province says the coming days may be difficult as another atmospheric river is expected to hit the region Sunday and Monday. Yasmin Ranea, CBC News, Abbotsford, British Columbia.
Meanwhile, south of the border, Washington state is taking the brunt of the same weather system.
We're going to go on a rescue someone. So picking up 2 survivors, going to the LV, drop them off, and then come back to the next two.
The U.S. Coast Guard helicopter positions to airlift 2 people stranded in a submerged house in the town of Sumas, Washington. Water levels there have reached higher than 4.5 meters as rivers across the western part of the state are bursting their banks. 100,000 people are facing evacuation orders. Washington's Governor Bob Ferguson has declared a statewide emergency. The UN says more than 800,000 people in Gaza are at risk because of flooding after a powerful storm battered the beleaguered territory. Storm Byron has collapsed buildings and deluged the camp of people displaced by the Israel-Hamas war. 3 more people died overnight, reportedly bringing the total number of deaths from the severe weather to 12. Rafi Bujikanian has more.
A prayer chant in the west of Gaza City to mourn the loss of Hader and Khalil Hanoune. Their cousin Marwan tells a freelance videographer working for CBC News they died when a wall collapsed on their tents early this morning. Also in Gaza City, 9-year-old Hadil Hamdan died. Due to the cold, says the child's father, Abdullah. For months now, 8 organizations have warned that tents for the Palestinians displaced by the Gaza conflict are inadequate for winter.
We need proper test. We're talking prefabricated containers that can at least protect people.
Willie Nieko is with the United Nations World Food Program. He says another urgent need is to replace ruined sewage systems.
The wastewater has basically been mixing up with the rainwater, and we're quite concerned that the next phase of this might be a disease outbreak.
Aid groups estimated 1.3 million people were without shelter even before Byron's arrival this week, a number they say surely must have gone up in the wake of the storm. Rafi Chikani, CBC News, Jerusalem.
Scientists in Manitoba say they've never seen the kind of mass die-offs of geese they're encountering this year. It's part of an active avian influenza outbreak in Canada that has resulted in the deaths of more than 16 million birds over the last 4 years. Karen Paul says more.
This is my first experience at this scale of mortality.
Last week, federal wildlife biologist Frank Baldwin visited